Here at New Scientist Live, I'm joined by Art. Art, lovely to see you. Talk to me about who you are, where you've come from, and the world of sound.
Right. So here we're representing everything that makes a sound and everything that vibrates. Okay. Everything can, even down to the smallest molecules, vibrates and makes a sound, up to the larger structures like buildings and the earth and earthquakes. It's all connected by the physics and maths of sound vibrations. So we've got a lot of demos here to demonstrate how we can use that today in modern technology.
Okay, show me why is sound so important for science? Why do we need to learn what sound can do?
Well, so just like we're talking now, the sound is proper travels between us and we listen and we know now what we're saying, right? But we can harness that power by using maths and physics. So let's have a look, for example.
Okay.
Sound can propagate inside our bodies, just like it propagates in the air. And if we do it just right, together with some maths and physics, I'm just going to empty my lungs. You can see my heart beating. So how does that work? That's just sound. That proves I'm definitely alive, by the way.
You are definitely alive and you're not a vampire. That's amazing. So sound can then be visualized. We can actually almost see sound.
Exactly. So that works because the sound travels inside of us, goes towards my heart, bounces off my heart, comes back, and we listen to it with probes. And with a lot of physics, we can turn that into an image. And that, of course, is used in diagnosing diseases, cancer, finding out if your baby's healthy. And we're taking that, of course, further and further. Every day, we need more people with these skills.
That is absolutely brilliant. This looks a little bit more, I want to say technical, but more scary is the right word. What in the world are we looking at?
So this is kind of similar to the ultrasound machine, but this time we're using the sound in the air to create a force to levitate things. So
okay.
Might have to rotate that there. So you must suspend belief for a bit, okay?
Okay.
You might want to point the microphone away from that, because it might make a terrible noise.
Okay.
So it's not supposed to make a noise. So if you notice, there's nothing here.
Yeah.
There are no strings attached. But of course,
wow.
So sound is everywhere and it's creating a force all around us, like the force from Star Wars a little bit. If you focus that force in just the right way, you can harness it to float and move objects.
Like serious mind blown right now.
Exactly.
That is incredible.
You can give it a try if you want.
Okay, let me give it, I'm going to...
It's good if you use, I can hold it.
Okay, you hold that.
So hold the two corners so that your hand isn't directly underneath it, because if it is, if your hand's under it, it'll just drop. Yeah?
Oh my gosh.
A little bit lower. There you go. Oh, you're a natural.
Wow. And that is... explain to me in the simplest way you can how that is actually being levitated.
So even our voices are making a sound, but it's so weak, right? When you hear somebody talk, you are hearing the sound vibrate your inner ear. We're focusing that force below the obstacle and above it, and it traps objects inside of it, and we can even move them. If we
Absolutely amazing. I said you might have been a vampire until we saw your heart. Now I think you're a wizard. You are a wizard, sir. Okay, show me what we have here, because this I think is absolutely fascinating. We're looking at a plane, and a replica of a plane plugged into a computer.
It's exactly it. It is a simulation or a toy example of a plane in flight. As you notice, it's sort of vibrating the wings. It's under some turbulence, and we've got a vibrator in the corner there. What we're doing is the vibrations are just like sound in some sense, traveling inside the plane. We pick up those vibrations on the wing, and together with some artificial intelligence and computer programs, we can predict what's happening in the tail just by measuring what happens in the wing. And all that is used to feed into a computer on board to control the flight, make it safer, use less fuel. It's all about understanding what the vibrations are telling us about the whole plane.
That's amazing. So, I mean, you know, years ago we didn't have this technology. No. How is this going to aid flight in sort of 5-10 years' time?
So it's going to mean that flight is safer. We understand better when there's turbulence and how to adapt to it right on the moment with a computer program.
So it'll be so much safer when it does hit turbulence, because a pilot will know what to expect because the computer has predicted it for him.
And the computer will even be able to adjust the wings at the back. Wow. Very subtly and very quickly in a way the pilot could never do to like cancel the turbulence. So it uses less fuel and also means it's more ecological, really.
And I'm going to only ever be on your flight. I'm just saying, I'm only ever going to be. Such a pleasure to meet you. Thank you so much. I'm always flying your airline. I'm just saying. Kirill, lovely to see you. How are you, sir? Talk me through what we have here, because this looks like a little fun kit.
It is a fun kit, basically, but this fun kit is very important because it allows younger generation to understand the effect of Earth's ground vibrations, seismic waves.
So talk me through that. Show me what we can see.
Well, for example, you can see a structure which is a multi-story structure. You see these members, it's actually produce redundancy, which makes the structure less flexible. So when it vibrates on this shaker table, it shows actually the structure will vibrate together with shaker table. It's one way of ensuring that the seismic waves caused by earthquakes do not cause damage in the structure.
So it can literally protect the building, protect the people. If we ever have an earthquake, the structure that's gone into that can protect and save everyone.
Exactly, and we can design a structure which is allowed to vibrate vigorously like an aircraft wing you've just been looking at. So in this case, that's okay as long as it's flexible enough not to collapse upon the vibration, or it can be very stiff. In this case, it would move together with the ground, keeping all together, all its members, and not allowing the members to collapse.
Absolutely fascinating. Let me ask you, Kirill, because there is going to be so many people here over the 4 days. Why is it so important that people come and visit you guys here at New Scientist Live?
That's where the choice of career starts. And acoustics community of acoustic people who study vibration, acoustic, absolutely desperate for high quality candidates to go through the system and join 16,000 people who work in acoustics and vibration in the UK. And these people underpin every single aspect of our life: environment, defense, technology, medicine, healthcare, and so on. Education as well. So therefore, giving them a good feel for what you would do as a career if you decide to join our acoustics community is important.
And before I let you go, sir, why New Scientist Live? Why is this the ultimate place to come?
Well, it's the place to come, isn't it? Because the sheer breadth of the technology and the science presented on this floor makes us proud to be part of it.
Kirill, absolute pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for filming us.